Talk to me about your daughter, Katy. It seems to me that you're a very caring, concerned, worried mum.
Well, I think that any mother, it doesn't matter how old your children are, really, is a caring mother. I mean, I think about my children all the time. I mean, like, in the back of my mind, I'm always worried about them. If there's a phone call in the middle of the night, you think, is everything all right with the children? And one of the reasons I want to spend more time back in England is because my daughter goes to school, and she's 16, and I want to spend more time with her. And I want, who knows when they're going to decide that they're going to up and leave the nest. And so I would like to, I'd like to just be with her as much as possible.
And what sort of things do you say to her?
Well, we talk about everything.
Everything?
Yes. For instance, I go back and I'll say, I just did the Gay Byrne show. She'll say, what's that?
You'll hardly say that, and I wouldn't blame her for saying precisely that, so that's the end of that conversation. But what are you concerned about in relation to her? You're worried about men, are you? Boys?
I'm not worried.
No?
I mean, I'm not one of these people who worries. I have to tell you, I don't know where you got that impression from, but I'm not one of these terrible worrying. My mother was a worrying mother. Yes. She was always worried. She was always, even when I was married, calling me and asking me what I had for breakfast, and was I wearing a sweater today because it was cold outside, and
she was right. She got the flu.
Yes. Those worrying ones. I think one has to be concerned about one's children, but I don't think to the extent of becoming an obsessive wreck by worrying about them. It's a cold, hard world out there, and children have to learn about it themselves with as much advice as they can from their parents.
I have two daughters. Oh, that's rather pleasant. I have two daughters, and is it not amazing, or do you find the same thing, that you find yourself now saying to them the same things that your parents said to you, and worrying about the same sort of things, and you're repeating the script?
Well, I think you have to worry a lot more now than you did when I was a girl. I mean, when I was a 15, 16-year-old girl, I could walk around London day and night without any particular fear of being attacked. But I certainly don't allow any of my children to walk around the streets of London at night or in certain areas during the day. I just don't think that it's safe. And I mean, I am absolutely adamant that whenever my children are anywhere at night, that they're in a car or take a taxi. I've been very concerned about that, and I think, and rightly so. Of course, I'm lucky enough to be able to afford for my children to take taxis. A lot of people I know are not, and I'm sure it must be very worrying for them.
Do you wash and dry dishes for yourself, and do you shop in the supermarket for yourself? You're looking at your nails now. You're going to show me. Yes,
these hands look like they wash. Yes. Does anybody wash and dry dishes? Haven't you ever heard of a dishwasher?
No, in Ireland, you see, we're from Ireland.
Oh, come on.
You see, we don't have any of these things in Ireland. God help us, we don't. But
oh, don't tell me that you go down to the end of the garden and you put them under the stream that's running through the end of the meadow.
Do you have washing up liquid, and do you apply it, and do you wash and dry dishes?
No, not only do I not do it now, but I never have done. And I didn't do it when I was 16 years old.
Why not? How'd you go with it?
I didn't like it. I do not like housework, and I've never liked housework, and I never will like housework. And it wouldn't matter what I did, I wouldn't like it.
Well, do you cook for your poor unfortunate children? Can you boil an egg? Can you fry a bacon?
My poor unfortunate children are old enough to cook for themselves, thank you very much.
Well done, Mother. There's a caring mother. Well done. Now